Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It is perhaps one of the fastest growing components of the beauty industry. And for the past several years, innovation and creativity has been the hallmark of this area of business. It is called Something to Talk About, Look and Learn Hands-On Workshop, and it attracted participants from throughout the Caribbean. Megan Shepard has more on this report.
Nail technician and founder of Convo Q Signature, Q-Tel DeVoe, says that the objective of the three-day event was to broaden the minds and horizons of nail techs, both novices and experienced. The seminar covered the basics, artwork, marketing, managing finances, work ethic, and professionalism. DeVoe also noted the major impact that social media is having on the industry.
The nail industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and it has changed the mind in terms of the way you view yourself as an artist first and foremost, and the reason being is because a lot of times people look at individuals in the beauty field as sort of a low class, not educated. However, that is not the truth. We've had people who come in the industry leaving the corporate world or leaving a world where they had one passion, but however they found another passion, and that's being nails. And so what social media has done is really fed just the passion that was deep within.
The nail industry has grown by leaps and bounds over the years. DeVoe says that while it may not always be considered a top priority, she notes that women do take pride in their appearance, thus making the financial sacrifices.
Truth be told, it's not a priority, but women make looking beautiful a priority. And so having it as a career, it's very much so profitable when you look at life just mentally, physically, and spiritually, because in making a woman beautiful, you do something to her, you know what I mean? And so when it comes to it being a business that you can make money from, it's a definite.
International nail technician and instructor out of Atlanta, known as Poochie, shares her advice to artists.
I would say run your business, don't let it run you. And a lot of times we get so caught up into what we're doing, and what are you doing? Are you running the business, or are you running the business, or are you running a job? So my advice would be to stay focused on what you're doing and don't give up, because a lot of people do give up, and it's up to you as a tech whether or not you want to stay in the race.
Chantel Roberts has been in the business for over 20 years. She says she gained a wealth of knowledge and appreciated the respect and camaraderie shown by other techs in attendance.
That is something that is so encouraging, because you get to meet a group of professional people who are at the top of their game, and they know how to honor each other even in the midst of being in the same field. So I was able to take home that. I was able to meet new people, and as well I was able to see my business from a different perspective.
Participants traveled from Barbados, Trinidad, St. Lucia, and from islands throughout the Bahamas for the conference. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Grand Bahama welcoming some special visitors early this morning at the Freeport Harbor. Over 40 dancers arriving on board a cruise ship. Some were part of a hit show called America's Got Talent almost 10 years ago. The dancers were officially welcomed by the Ministry of Tourism officials. Italia Hall was there.
The Fab Five were semi-finalists on America's Got Talent in 2009. Since then, the five females have all opened up dance studios to share their talent with other young people. Two members of the Fab Five decided to take their students on the cruise, which stopped here in Freeport. The group consisted of 80 persons from Utah and Idaho. That number included 40 dancers along with their family, friends, and supporters.
Well, anytime you have kids that wear tap shoes and sparkly outfits, what's not to love, right? It's very enjoyable. The kids love it. You know, it's a little bit of exercise, a little bit of hard work and choreography together, and loud music, so you can't beat it.
The original Fab Five, and since then we've all have studios and we all continue to dance, and we hope to raise dancers as we have, as these kids are here showing that. And in 9 years, has it been 9 years? Yeah, 9 years older, and and I'm still going.
Executive responsible for groups and events at the Ministry of Tourism, Josine Brockbank, says it's so exciting to have the group on Grand Bahama.
Here allows the vendors to, there's a little boost in the economy, and everybody from the vessel as well as the vendors are enjoying the performance here, even though we had the rain today. We're always delighted to touch persons from all over the world, and indeed to have them come here and share their performances with us.
These little dancers shared their favorite part about dancing and the trip so far.
I've never been here, so it feels pretty good. I like it.
Always just have a blast dancing, and we make up funny jokes, and we just have the funnest time ever.
I just love the feeling of dancing. It makes you happy and everyone's cheering for you, and just being part of everyone.
How does it feel to be here in the Bahamas?
It feels hot, for sure. And you better wear sunscreen.
Now, tourism residents got a special surprise as the various dance groups performed a number of dances, which include some impressive precision footwork. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Natalia Hall.
Thanks, Natalia. Now it is time to ask the doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. I'm Dr. Mooney Pratt. Freddie from 8 Mile Rock asked this question. Why does belly fat increase as you get older? Thank you for your question, Freddie. Throughout our lives, sex hormones control how we look, feel, and even think. During puberty, testosterone is the male hormone that is responsible for building muscle, deepening the voice, increasing the size of genitals, and body hair. As a young man transitions into adulthood, testosterone keeps his muscles and bones strong and maintains his sex drive. However, as a man gets older, his testosterone levels decline and physical changes such as weight gain, especially around the abdominal area, can occur. This is the belly fat you are describing. No matter how little a man eats or how much he exercises, this belly fat can be difficult to lose. Studies have shown that low testosterone levels can also cause obesity, which, as we know, can have serious health risks, such as the development of insulin-resistant diabetes, high cholesterol, hypertension, and cardiovascular disease. Most physicians do not check testosterone levels routinely. So, if you are a male over the age of 40 and experiencing symptoms possibly related to low testosterone, please discuss with your doctor regarding getting your levels checked. I'm Dr. Mooney Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on what's happening in sports is up next.